Sweet Caroline. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. So this is Bayern Munich's transfer window for you. It's just a giant panic button, man. Because all these signings, none of them, apart from Mark Roca, of course, who I actually genuinely wanted at Bayern for the longest time. Apart from him, all of our signings are panics because they're none of our first choices. And honestly, I think it's the board doing what they did with Perisic and Coutinho. You failed to get Sané, so you get those two. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this. I'd like to know your thoughts. You know what? Some people might like what I say. I'm a ruthless person. I think I'm synonymous with that even in my real life. My friends know it. I speak my mind. My teachers know it all the time. It's been one of the complaints at those parent-teacher conferences. George always talks a lot. He always says these things. He should shut up. Pow. But he's amazing, okay? I love him. I love to have him in class. But I hate him, okay? That's pretty much my viewers sometimes, man. That's pretty much you guys. I like George, but I hate him. I hate what he's saying. I hate him. He hates Coman. Even though he never really said he hated Coman, he just criticizes him because of things like not making good decisions in front of goal. But he hates Coman. Seriously, man. I think you can't please everyone in life, you know? When I used to make videos and had two viewers, myself and myself watching on another screen on another browser, it was crazy. So I know what it's like to not have anyone, and I appreciate all of you and your opinions. But for me, all our signings are panic buys. Bouna Sarr, as much as he can be a very good right back, or good, right, a decent backup, of course, I don't think he fits the profile of exactly what we all thought we were looking for. For me, I thought we were looking for a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 21-year-old, right? Someone in that age bracket that could develop and mold themselves into one of the best right backs in the world, especially going forward into more latter years of this decade, right? 25, right? 2025, we have Serginho Dest bombing forward, Alphonso Davies on the other side. I was expecting that signing at right back. I was expecting a Tariq Lamptey, 20-year-old, Chelsea product. We love them. Musiala, Bright Arain B, all Chelsea products. I was expecting it. But then Bouna Sarr, and that's because we failed to get our other targets. I won't pretend like this guy was our first choice. I didn't know who the hell he was until today. Didn't know who he was, where he played. Never heard of his name. Heard of Sarr, but it was Ismaila Sarr. Okay? That's the Sarr I knew. So we're signing this guy, and you look at his profile. Guy's 28 years old. He's not 19. He's not fuming and booming with potential. He's not gonna get a growth spurt at Bayern and be one of the best right backs in the world. Again, he's a decent option. And for me, that's a panic. Because, first of all, we failed to get Dest. We spent 9 freaking months trying to get Serginho Dest. And we did want Dest. And Serginho Dest said he saw himself at Bayern Munich. He was coming. He was coming. For me, it was done. Player wanted to join. All that we had to do was pay Ajax 25 million. We all knew they were going to bend over for Barcelona when Barca came into the equation, and we let Barcelona come in for Dest and get their player, and that annoyed me. That annoyed me a lot. Then I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, Aarons. Well, no, I did say it. We won't get Aarons. Everyone wanted him. We won't get him because he'll cost more than Dest. From Norwich, he'll cost more. And then Lamptey comes into the equation. And I said, we won't get him. Got to make any videos. And then Bayern kind of kept the interest open. I had to make a video on it. And then, yeah, Bouna Sarr, welcome to Bayern Munich. And he doesn't fit the profile of exactly what I wanted. He can be a good option. But that's it. Hopefully it's a short-term solution where he leaves in January. He has a 4-year contract. But he leaves in January and we get someone young and cool, man. Someone that excites me. Transfers are sometimes supposed to just give you that dopamine rush. And sometimes you just need that. Not all our signings will work, by the way. Some signings will be crap, and that's fine. But you just have to hope that the majority of them work. And that shouldn't be an excuse to not sign anyone, the fact that some signings don't work. So, yeah. Bouna Sarr, done deal. How do I feel about that? Personally, don't know the hell of anything about the player. Don't know anything about him, how he plays, where he's from, anything about his background. Didn't know of him. So hopefully he can come in and do what he can. Apparently, from the highlights I've watched, which I don't like to base my footballing opinions on them, He's a very good dribbler going forward. He can definitely attack. Has some sort of sauce about him. Not sure if it's Italian sauce. Could be Mexican sauce, or Canadian sauce. I don't know, like Davies. It could be. You never know. Or it could be Hernandez, one of the greatest Spanish players of all time. Or Mexican players, my bad. So yeah, Bouna Sarr, welcome to Bayern. Not sure, hopefully you succeed. But again, a panic signing. Do I even need to explain anything about this guy? No, don't try to get me excited for Choupo-Moting. I mean, I guess he's coming here to be a backup to Lewandowski, which is probably one of the most useless jobs in the world. But to be fair, it's 2020. He's going to play. And I'm not sure. He's crap. No, seriously. He misses chances. He isn't a good... He's 31. He's old. He was a free agent. PSG didn't want him. We beat PSG in the Champions League final. Why do we want players they don't want on their bench? They didn't even play him. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's the sign. That's how I feel about it. It's a depressing signing because there's no excitement in it. And that's, again, you want signings to be exciting for fans. How do you make a cool announcement video or a cool thing? Or just, how do you want me to get excited for him to come off the bench? At least when Zirkzee's coming off the bench, I get giddy and I'm like, Zirkzee, if you score, I'm going to go through the roof. If he scores, Choupo, I would probably just be like, golf claps, feeling like Gareth Bale. I don't know, man. I'll just have to see what happens, right? Maybe he scores in the Champions League final versus Paris Saint-Germain, and I'm crying over here. I don't know. Yeah, I hope he can succeed, but again, it's a panic. Dembele right now is available. Depay, my bad, not Dembele. There is a Dembele at Lyon. There is a Dembele there, but Depay, like what, 15 or 20 million? You could have signed him. You could have signed a few new strikers. I don't know. You could have signed someone young. I don't think we need experience. We're not Minecraft. I don't think we need that much experience. So, I don't know. Again, that's just a depressing signing. And the one above all, none of these signings make sense in any regard. Financially, sporting-wise, just timing-wise, none of them make sense. Douglas Costa, very good player. Could be world-class. Could have been world-class. But he's injury-prone. I like Douglas Costa. I like his playing type and style. I like him a lot. But he's just another Kingsley Coman. Not in how they play, but in their injury record. He picks up injuries, fitness issues. I don't necessarily care about his attitude issues. Just slap the hell out of him. He's a 30-year-old man. He's grown up. He should probably learn. And yeah, I don't know. But again, it's a panic. You don't sign Douglas Costa if you're really serious in a normal transfer window. I mean, think about it from my perspective, right? I don't want to sugarcoat myself. Because there are people that would do that just to feel included, right? I don't do that. I don't care. If someone unsubscribes from me because I said something they disagree with, then I like that because it means that someone disagrees with me, and that's fine. But you can't convince me that signing another injury-prone winger when all our wingers are already injury-prone. Gnabry's knock-prone, which means he'll pick up knocks, be out for 2 games and come back, pick up form again. But Gnabry, knock-prone still. Coman's injury-prone. Sané with the little injury now. And Douglas Costa is supposed to help us. That's why Perisic would have been so cool. So you're telling me we couldn't spend 15 million on Perisic, or the 20 million they were asking for, but we'd rather loan Douglas Costa, who will do nothing for us. I'm hoping that's a reverse jinx and he scores a final goal for us in the Champions League. I don't know. I'm hoping these things happen, by the way. I want all these players to succeed, but I have to be real with myself. If I wasn't real with myself, I wouldn't be a real person. I wouldn't really respect myself either. But I respect myself at times because myself, like I have multiple versions of me. There's happy George, depressed George. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. I want all of them to succeed. But I still can't help but feel they're all panics. They were never our first choice. We wanted Hudson-Odoi, couldn't get him, had all our eggs in one basket. And when our eggs just bursted and chickens came out and they all stayed in their little nest and didn't want to come out and stayed at Chelsea, now I look like a complete idiot for Callum Hudson-Odoi and making that video on him, man. Well, it is what it is. It's Bayern Munich. It's our transfer window. And the thing is with these signings is that they could genuinely prove me wrong, and I'm hoping for that. I'm really hoping for that. And that's it. We all want Bayern to succeed, and that's through these players succeeding. But we can also have an opinion contrary to it. And everyone keeps bringing up the excuse that, hey, George, but Bayern's board got Perisic and Coutinho, and everyone's laughing. Bayern's board didn't create a masterclass transfer window by signing Perisic and Coutinho. First of all, they made a mistake by not just paying the money for Sané, first of all. But they had to, well, actually, Niko Kovac resigned. They didn't actually sack Kovac. I think it came to a mutual decision. So I think they went, oh, we'll keep you, but would you like to resign? And Kovac was like, I like this club. You know what? I resign. And Kovac resigned. And guess who came in? Hansi Flick, who then changed Perisic and Coutinho and made them better versions of themselves. And then that's where people were saying, well, Perisic plays so well. Flick, Hansi Flick. It's not the board. So the board signing Douglas Costa and Choupo-Moting, and it's not another masterclass. They didn't have a masterclass before this with Perisic and Coutinho. It was a disaster class at the beginning. No one liked Perisic at the beginning. Everyone thought he was crap until Hansi Flick came in and started just using him well. Even Perisic said when he came in, it was difficult for him with the other manager. We all know who the other manager is. Well, you know what? Thank you everyone so much for watching. Hopefully my opinions are clear. If they're not, then I guess I was stupid for even recording this at 11 p.m. Yeah, I should probably be sleeping, but talking about Bayern just occupies all my time. And let me know what you disagree with. Actually, no, don't. I don't have the time for this. There's no amount of comforting that would change. This is just pretty much like signing. You know, I'll take Draxler now. Now, honestly, I'd take Draxler over Choupo-Moting. Seriously, I would. Seriously, I would. Please send us Draxler. Julian Draxler, I'm sorry. Thomas Lemar, I'm sorry. Nah, not Lemar. Douglas Costa is a good signing. He's just injury prone. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia-san, Mia. It's a loan too, so it's not like we're going to sign him permanently. Actually, I hope all these players are just long loans. I hope Bouna Sarr, hopefully he can succeed here, but they gave him a 4-year contract. I'd give you a 2-year contract. You're not a long-term solution like that. Next year, I'll be crying for a right back if this Bouna Sarr guy doesn't work. You better believe that. So, yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia-san, Mia, and peace.